So, I obviously didn't expect this to happen. I just tweeted out something and yeah, it's gotten quite popular. So, I've seen a lot of people actually get wrong what I mean with my tweet. So, that's why it's this video. I will also link it at my tweet so that if anyone wants to go to the tweet or from the tweet to the video, you definitely can. So, this is the tweet. SK says, "Come back to me when Fantastic Four has a scene as meaningful as this one." And it's the scene where Superman is talking to Lex like, "Hey, you think I'm just an alien, but you know, I'm also human. I make mistakes. I'm scared. I'm just as much as a human as you are." I think that's a great scene. I think that's probably one of the best scenes in the movie. So then I just say, okay, well, these two scenes were emotional, impactful, and meaningful, and weren't interrupted by a joke like that scene in Superman. And a lot of people responded, a lot of people liked, and yeah, I don't think many people understood what I actually meant. Both people that are against this tweet and people that are with this tweet that think this is a good dunk or something, even though I wasn't trying to dunk on Superman or SK even. So that's why I'm making this video, just to explain what I meant. So I don't feel like I have to go over what SK meant. I mean, it's just one sentence. Like, if you need help with that, But what I mean, simply in short, was, hey, SK, the Superman scene was great, but Fantastic Four, and by extension, the rest of the MCU, also has great scenes. So don't downplay Fantastic Four just because you prefer Superman. I think that's just an honest take. So then, of course, people went the other direction. So I want to go over a few of them that I saw, a few occurring tweets that happened a lot. So I just want to debunk, or maybe even just agree with the ones that have mostly been said. So let's get to the first one. So the first one is that I'm having a bias against Superman for Fantastic Four, saying that the Fantastic Four scenes, either one of them or both of them, are more emotional, more impactful, and more meaningful than the one in Superman. This is quite easily debunked because I just say they were emotional, impactful, and meaningful. Like, me personally, yeah, I like Fantastic Four scenes more, but that's just because I'm more of a Marvel guy. So I will always have a slight bias to Marvel. But that's not me saying, oh, the Superman scene was horrible. It wasn't. It was a fantastic scene. So the reason that I'm saying it's better somehow, that's not coming from my mouth. That's just what people themselves are. Oh, you bring up a scene you think is also this? Well, then you are saying it's better. It's like, no, I never said that. I actually have not a single problem with the Superman scene. I was gonna say like, oh, the joke, but you know, that's more of an internet thing. Me personally, I don't really care about it. So I actually think the scene in Superman was good. Like, I don't see a problem with it, and I don't see a problem with the Fantastic Four scenes. So I don't know where people are getting this from, that I'm saying that the Fantastic Four scenes were better. It's just the internet, I guess. So then the next thing I want to go over is me saying, and weren't interrupted by a joke like that scene in Superman, which a lot of people try to deny, but it's a fact that this scene, and as well as another scene in Superman, got interrupted by a joke. Sure, one of them, which is the scene SK posted, was a funny joke. Like, I laughed when that happened. The other joke is where Lex shoots the civilian, and kills him and says like kind of sort of on the line like, oh, well, I thought that would take longer. Like, it's a joke. Some would call it a bad joke. I call it a very dark joke. But it's still a joke. Do I have a problem with him? No. I actually think Superman is a very good movie. Which a lot of people also try to say, like, oh, you're a Snyder fan. Oh, you have a bias to Marvel. Oh, you're hating on Superman. Guys, I like Superman. I like the movie. It's probably the best Superman movie, like, for me personally. So I don't get where that sentiment is coming from. Like, you can prefer whatever you want. You can like whatever you want. I'm not, like SK, putting a boundary on, oh, this is 100% better. I'm not. You can do whatever you like. And the last thing I want to go over quickly was that people just misunderstand the scene. So people say, oh, the Superman's speech wasn't interrupted. It was Lex's speech afterwards. Notice how I say, like that scene in Superman, and not Superman's speech in Superman. That's what I mean. It's the whole scene, which is, I mean, we have the videographic evidence to support this. Like, you don't have to lie. This is a fact. So I want to quickly go over that. If there's more, I'm happy just to answer stuff. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you later.